Ahoy fellow builders and welcome to TuneR. Today we will try these 3 nippers from Hobby Mio and let's see and check if these nippers will pass in the hands of your fellow builder. Before we start, this video was brought to you by Hobby Alley. Hobby Alley is a hobby shop that caters your hobby needs from model kits, toy figures, paints, tools, accessories, and consumables. Name it and they have it. Hobby Alley partnered with top-of-the-line and international brands just to secure they provide quality items for their clients. You can now check their items on their website, Facebook, and now even on their Shopee page. Okay, so let's welcome these new nippers. Honestly, the brand was very new to me and I just heard the company name recently. So before I grab these nippers, I checked first who Hobby Mio is. Hobby Mio was established last 2016 under Hangzhou Ingenuity Cultural and Creative Company Limited or Artisan Cultural Creativity Limited. They offer their original development products, handmade model making tools, original painting designs of handmade models, modeling and design of handmade models, 3D printing, and development and production of handmade prototypes. The company's registered brands such as Miaojang and Hobby Mio focus on the development of model making tools. And here is Hobby Mio. The product line includes basic production tools, painting and spraying tools, and painting and coloring pigments. And I'm impressed that they already showcase their products in some international exhibitions like Shizuoka Model Exhibition, Tokyo Model Exhibition, Wonder Festival, Taobao Maker Festival. And it seems that they already established their presence in the market. Their products were already available in Japan, Brazil, India, Thailand, USA, and now here in Philippines, partnering with Hobby Alley. And without further ado, let's check these nippers. And this is the HM101 Universal Model Cutter. And as you can see, the design is very similar to basic hobby nippers. And it was packaged with vacuum plastic form plus cardboard. And as you can see, we have here some writings like for entry user, logo of Hobby Mio, HM101 which is the product code, another word for entry user, Hobbycraft tools, and used to cut off plastic parts. And we have here the side cutter for plastics, as well as with the Artisan Cultural Creativity Limited. At the back, we have here the additional information of the nipper, but unfortunately, it was in Chinese format, so we cannot give much detail over here. So let's see the tool itself. This is an entry grade nipper. It includes the tool itself and comes with protective case here. I think it was made of carbon steel with plastic grip material, functioned by angle spring. And there you have it, your entry grade nipper from Hobby Mio. Now let's do some plastic cutting. There's nothing too much to check with an entry grade nipper, honestly. As long as it can cut the materials properly, the function is served. Okay, this entry level nipper is capable in plastic spout cutting, coarse runner cutting, thin plywood cutting, and plastic trimmings. Technically, you can now use this nipper to build your kit, though there are also some modeler use this in cutting thick runner parts, or so-called the pre-cut from the runners. Next is the HM108 Evo Single Edge Nozzle Pliers 2.0. This is a box type packaging with strap, and as you can see, they have here the character for this nipper, and I'm seeing a 5 thumbs up here. Don't know what this means. And Artisans Cultural Creativity Limited. Both sides has the logo of Hobby Mio, and at the back is the contact information of Hobby Mio. The box itself, we have the logo of Hobby Mio, design for modeler, the name Ultra Thin Blade Nipper, Evolution HM108 for the product code, and the Artisans Cultural Creativity Limited. This side indicates the name, which is the Ultra Thin Blade Nipper, design for modeler, and the logo of Hobby Mio, same as with the other side. At the back of this box is the information of the product, but unfortunately it was also in Chinese format. This is the tool itself, and as you can see, this is the common design for a single blade ultra thin nipper, and this comes with the leather look holsters with the Hobby Mio logo, together with this 15 ml maintenance fluid. So this is the ultra thin blade. So as you can see, look how thin, ultra thin the blade is. We have the blade stopper and the blade protector or limiter. This is adjustable. A coiled spring, frosted non-slip rubber handle for comfortability and long-term use. And usually in testing these ultra thin blade nippers, we run a white cat test. That means the fewer white marks appear in the runner, the better. Then followed by the observation of if this can cut smooth like butter feels when cutting the runner. Then another is the leftover cuts, meaning the less visible the remaining spruce, the better. Also, this kind of tool is intended to do the finishing cut from the pre-cut parts of runners. So let's check its performance. As expected, this cuts decently. Well, given that this tool is also new, I hope that this will last for long. For the second cut, another clean cut here, but I'm seeing some white marks on the side. Am I feeling the butter cutting here? Well, indeed, it cuts smoothly and nicely. It managed to cut evenly, but the nub marks were slightly there. Precaution for this nipper. Recommended cut for inlet plastic parts only. 3mm diameter and below in cutting plastic cylinder. Recommended to cut plastic materials such as polystyrene, polypropylene, acrylonitrile, butadiene styrene, and polyethylene. Do not cut the following materials like wood, GK spout, hard materials, and metal rod. This means that ilayo nyo na siya sa nanay nyo, baka ipanggupit pa ng alambre para sa sampayan niya. Still, you have to provide good maintenance to this tool. The inclusion of maintenance fluid is also good value. Also, add extra care when putting down these kinds of nipper upon using. Much better if you have cotton cloth material and place the nipper there for extra care. Plus, you can keep the box packaging. It will serve as good storage to the tool and lessen the probability of rust, especially if you are in a room with unstable temperature. And last but not the least is this HM109 stainless steel cutting pliers. This is also a box type packaging with strap, and as you can see here, we have the character for this nipper and a thumbs up and HRC58. Later, let's check what that HRC58 means, and the Artisan Cultural Creativity Limited, as well as with the Hobby Mio logo from this side and as well as with this side, together with the Hobby Mio contact information. As with the box itself, this is the logo of Hobby Mio, Hobby Craft Tools, stainless steel single blade nipper, HM109 for the product code. We have the Artisans Cultural Creativity Limited. The side is the Hobby Mio and Hobby Craft Tools, and the name stainless steel single blade nipper. It's also the same with this side, and as well as with the back part, the product information, but in Chinese character. And this comes with the tool itself. Wow! Ho ho! Wow, halimaw! Ang angas ng design. Ganda!
Ang galing! Ang galing!
Fantastic! Awesome looking design here, bro! Well, by structure, this is an ultra thin stainless steel single blade nipper. Again, ultra thin single blade in stainless steel mode. So we have here the ultra thin blade. That's the ultra thin blade. And we have the and as you can see, there's no spring device used here, and we have the jaws open or limiter. And this is a pretty awesome handle for me. A non-slip handle and made of synthetic plastic material. And going back with the HRC58, by the way, the meaning of HRC58 is most likely the steel strength or the metal strength. Most likely seen in better quality pocket knives like Spyderco, Cold Steel, Buck, and as well as kitchen knives in Japan. Well, that's the first time that I've heard for a steel strength level. The design is very unique. Like, I'm having a vibe that I'm holding a Swiss Army knife thing here, the tip is not pointed, this is to prevent possible accidents, I believe. Well, since this is also a ultra thin type, this is also applied with same monitoring or test used to the ultra thin blade nippers. Without further ado, let's proceed with the cutting performance, which is I'm very excited to see. There you go, no white stress marks. Indeed, this tool is really sharp. It was effortless and I'm having a vibe that the tool was melting them.
Nice.
Oh my God! Wow!
There you go, no nub mark sightings here, fellow builders. Well, it is also the same that this is recommended to cut for inlet plastic parts only. Again, do not cut the following materials like wood, GK spout, hard materials, and metal rod. And hindi pa rin siya pwedeng gamitin sa sampayan ng nanay nyo.
Ang corny! Ang corny, corny, corny!
One of the highlights here is the stainless steel feature. This means that this tool is maintenance free and worries no more about the rust stains issues. But we have to observe how true this feature is. Still add extra care when putting down these kinds of nippers. Again, this is still a ultra thin nipper that is prone to drop shock, which leads for the blade to be damaged. Again, keep the box packaging. It will also serve as good storage and protection for this tool. Well, fellow builders, that's all for the Hobby Mio snippers. Pretty impressive for me. They managed to establish their nipper's identity. Another big factor for me here is the premium nipper, which is the HM109. This is the first time that I encountered stainless feature and unique design nipper. Unfortunately, we cannot do nipper wars here. All of my nippers were already 2 years and up of age, which is unfair to execute cutting comparisons with Hobby Mio lineup here. Prices of these nippers were competitive with others, and surely you can have one. If you are curious about the price figures, you can check Hobby Ali's Shopee page, website, or Facebook. I'll just leave the links in the description for your reference. Indeed, Hobby Mio already established its product line, and I'm also excited to experience some of the tools that I browse. Especially this, and this. Well, Hobby Mio, bekene man. Please do burst like, share, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell for more videos. And this is Hobby Mio Nipper Line. Until next time here in Chun R. Just build more and build up.